Please, let me not become a bitter woman. Let others' displays of love not make me recoil in envy disguised as independence. Let me believe in bright sides. Don't let the darkness win. Don't let me lose this war. My mother drove me to the post office the other day. I still cannot drive. Last time I was behind a wheel, my body tried to shut down while my mind was wide awake. Sudden fainting spells out of nowhere. Blood pressure, ears, eyes, brain, everything seems fine. Yet I begin to leave my body when lights are too bright or I'm on a straight road for too long. My body and mind both do strange things that I wish they wouldn't. It seems odd that I have little say in the matter, but I digress. My mother took me to the post office. I was in no mood for banter or chit-chat. She was in bright spirits and was attempting to share them with me. She began listing things to be grateful for, but each item on the list sent my mind in the opposite direction of gratitude or peace. For instance, here are a couple items from said list and what my mind did with them. A warm car. Well, I'm in this car because I can't drive myself. And with no explanation as to why, I have no idea if or when I'll ever regain that independence. And I love driving. It was a place to think and sing and scream and cry and take myself to the forest. Next was a safe, warm home, one that does not have bombs dropping from above. Well, I don't deserve it. My heart is in shreds for those thousands. They live in my mind and soul. I cry for them. I pray for them. I beg for them. I have bargained with God to switch my place with them, with a more deserving soul, one that can take what I have and use it, grow with it. And it's not that I don't appreciate my safety, my home, my food, and water. It's that I can't feel. I can't feel happiness. I can't feel joy or peace or calm. All I feel is this nothingness. And it's odd how to be so numb could be so painful. She told me it was up to me to tell my brain how to feel. I tell it every day. It doesn't want to listen. It really seems to do what it wants. How pathetic to live as if I am so powerless. I know I have power. What I lack is energy. I don't think I have any left. Everything I do is a feat. I'm never not exhausted. My heart remains broken and its leak is one of the few constants I am assured of. I have rebuilt so many times, and it doesn't get easier, though I can't say it gets harder either. It is always very, very difficult to find my way out of here. And while I'm in here, it's always seemed impossible. People like me are on hero's journeys that start back at one and repeat over and over and over and over. Like that pile of laundry I can't seem to fold and put away, so it's washed and dried, and then it sits on the floor for so long that it's gotta be washed again. Yes, I am ashamed. But people like me, shells of ourselves, dragging one foot after the other, we have to pick up our swords and fight demons that have fed off of us for weeks, months, years, lifetimes. They strengthen as we weaken. People like me, clouded and heavy, struggling to see, feel, hear through the thick fog. We find a way. We find a faith beyond faith. And if you know, you know. If you get it, you get it. But if you don't, you really don't. We may seem like the weakest, most broken, pathetic, lazy things. And that's what we tell ourselves over and over. We are loathsome, lonely creatures, anomalies, dead and alive, dying to live. But we are not weak. Broken, maybe. Pathetic, sometimes. Lazy, unlikely. We do the impossible. We touch the untouchable. Seeing seems to still be believing for most of humankind. Invisible illnesses are often challenged the same way gods and faith and religion are. Our wounds that don't bleed, our demons you don't see. This is our purgatory. No, this is our hell. Sometimes I feel as if there is a wall between two realms I have crossed over many times. Somehow the other side is and isn't real, as if it must be perceived to exist. As long as this frosted glass wall is between us, all I have is faith. I know it's there, I've been there, but it's like a dream. And from where I stand on the other side, I see no door, no way to cross back over. But I know I've done it before, and each time was different. A different challenge, a different riddle, though a similar lesson. There is a knowing that I am the key. I am the door. So, I hold my breath and dive back into myself, where the demons lay and the faith is hiding. I pray that when next I come back up for air, and without these weights shackled to my limbs, I pray that whatever I have forgotten, whatever I have lost, is found. I pray that it is whatever I need to transcend from this dark, thick, muddy place into pellucid clarity that I may float upon to rest above me.